Been recorded. G'day, and welcome to Forkman and the Champ.
You are listening to the Forkman and Champ podcast. Make sure you sub now at iTunes, Spotify, and check them out on Facebook as well.
Yeah, that's right. The Forkman and Champ podcast, episode number 52.
52, baby.
52. I almost said 51 for some reason, but then I realized, hang on a minute.
That was last
Episode
week, man.
52.
It's probably because you took so long to release 52 that you forgot you did it.
Yeah, I did actually forget that we did it. I thought maybe today was episode 51, but hey,
we did it.
Episode 52. How have you
52.
been since the last podcast?
Yeah, good, man. Just busy. You know, obviously we've gone into lockdown since the last one, but you know, it hasn't stopped me. I've just got, busy man, running the charity, back at uni, working, going for jogs, keeping my fitness up. So, busy time. Lockdown takes a bit of pressure off me, to be honest. Less stuff to do.
Yeah, but when you say back at uni, I'm taking it you don't mean like in person uni?
No, I'm just doing online. I'm trying to keep it online as well, just so I can do a lot of it from home because it's a bit of a trek to get out there. Yeah.
Does the uni have a name or?
No, it doesn't. It's strictly confidential.
Okay. You go to the uni.
Last thing I need is for fans to start waiting at the front of my uni and swarming me, or the paparazzi to be there when I get there, taking snaps and whatever.
You're going to the uni of Dan Andrews, am I correct?
I'm going to the School of Hard Knocks.
Doesn't Dan Andrews go there?
Oh no, he goes to Knox High School.
He goes to Knox High School. Head down there.
Isn't he from out that way? Oh no, he's from Wheelers Hill.
Yeah, Wheelers Hill or Mulgrave, somewhere like that.
Mulgrave, man, Wheelers Hill.
He's a leader. He's a local member down there.
Oh yeah, I once knew someone who went to Wheelers Hill Primary School.
Maybe
Wheelers. Oh, they were a bad person.
Okay, we won't talk about that.
Not to say that about everybody who went to Wheelers Hill Primary, or maybe it was a Catholic school in Wheelers Hill. But actually, one of the other people I knew there was quite nice. But the person I'm thinking of, bad.
Okay. What, Dan Andrews?
It wasn't Dan Andrews.
Okay, that's good. I'm making sure it wasn't Dan Andrews, don't I?
No, Dan Andrews is actually from Wangaratta, but he's the member from Wheelers Hill, I believe.
Oh, okay. So, what, did he live in Wangaratta? Right?
No, he lives in Wheelers Hill. He's the member for Wheelers Hill. You just said he lives out there.
No, but
you know that.
I don't know if he lives out in his electorate. You know how some people are like that represent an electorate and they live in Whoop Whoop?
I think he lives in Wheelers Hill. I'm pretty sure I saw him do a post about getting Chinese food out there.
Okay, yeah. Or maybe he would represent in his electorate, so decided to eat in his electorate. Even though maybe out of his 5K, I have no idea. Not saying that the Premier would do that, but you never know.
Well, how dare you accuse him of doing that?
I did not accuse him of doing that.
Driving to Wheelers Hill to get some Chinese food, even though he lives in Wangaratta. Bro, that's outrageous. He would never do that. Anyway, moving right along.
But what have I been up to?
All right, I guess. What have you been up to?
Up to literally nothing, to be honest with you, champ.
That's no good, man.
I've been sitting in my room.
Hey, that's something.
Yeah, that is something. That is something, and it's been real good sitting in my room.
Yeah.
And sitting in my lounge room watching TV. Been through all the episodes of Home and Away so far.
Oh yeah.
The early years of Home and Away on 7 Flats. So thank you to Channel 7 for that. Now, I say we better get into the podcast because we don't have much time today. Due to time restraints, I'm due on another radio show.
Oh, really?
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Oh, yeah. No worries. I'll get you.
I've been given a call up to host the Gold 104.3 drive show this afternoon.
Good on you.
Yeah, so listen there. May or may not be true. But hey, let's get into the podcast now. So, Champ, you know how we have these rules in place for COVID restrictions?
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
well, people are meant to wear masks while they are working. Am I correct? And outdoors
Yes.
and indoors.
Yes.
Were they
Yes.
indoors, outdoors?
Mm.
But some people choose not to wear masks for whatever reason. But anyway, I saw a breach of the COVID restrictions this morning when I was out for my walk to the shop. And, well, let's just say it was from a removalist company. And we know how removalist companies have been in the news this week, especially here in Melbourne, because what had happened due to some removalists having COVID and now coming to Victoria. Now we are all in lockdown. So these guys were not wearing their masks while they were undertaking work. And I was like, do I or don't I? And I decided to ring the Victorian Police assistance line that do like tip them off about this these removalists not wearing masks. And so they said they are going to look into it. So I don't want warning to any people out there. You never know. Forkman may just do this. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Yeah. So a little warning to the bad boys out there and bad girls out there. That be careful because Forkman could be around the corner watching you.
Always watching.
Always watching. Now let's move along, I say.
Fucking this fucking sound effect again. What's this segment now?
Lockdown. Tell you, champ. After we finished recording last week's podcast, we were having a bit of a chat, and then you got a message on your phone.
Yeah.
Who was this message from?
Geez, I get a lot of messages all the time, man. I'm a pretty popular dude. You're gonna have to be more specific.
The ABC message you got.
Oh yeah, the ABC messaged me. That's right. Yeah, I got a message. It was a push notification, not a message.
Well, still a message. What did this message say?
The message said lockdown looming. We're done.
Lockdown looming. So we had finished recording the podcast. Champ goes, we're talking about dinner the next night, if we're going to be on Friday night last week. Champ, we're going to take me out for dinner for my late birthday present. And then he got a message. I thought he was joking about it because, hey, he was trying to get out of it.
Never joke. I've never joked one time. I wouldn't try. Why would I invite you to dinner and then try and get out of it?
I don't know. I thought maybe you decided, oh, fuck this. I'm not going out to dinner with Forkman this week. He can take himself.
Yeah.
But anyway, so we're in lockdown number 5. Cutting to the chase. Well, Sydney are in there. What number lockdown for Sydney? It's like number 2 or 3.
It'd be number 3. 2, I think, because they've been avoiding lockdowns.
Yeah, they have. So like either number 2 or number 3, one of them.
Yeah, one of those.
So we're in lockdown number 5 because of the removalists from Sydney.
Sydney-siders.
Thank you, Sydney. Melbourne,
you know what? If I recorded a podcast, whatever. I'm not going to get into it.
No, don't say it.
No, I was just going to do a hot take on Sydney, but I won't because my thoughts are with them. That sucks.
Yeah.
Now's not the time, Forkman. Now's not the time to let rage or frustration nor forgiveness keep you from thinking.
Maybe we can do that podcast as a secret podcast.
Oh, yeah, for the Patreon subscribers.
Yeah. So if you want to hear that podcast,
all 0 of the Patreon subscribers.
So if you want to hear that podcast, get signing up now to our Patreon account, and once we have them people signed up to our Patreon account, we'll record this secret podcast all about Sydney and what the champ doesn't like about Sydney.
Oh yeah.
So how had lockdown treating you? How are you feeling, champ? That quickly.
Yeah, I mean, all right. I think we went over it. I mean, I'm lucky to live with my friends, and I'm lucky enough to be an essential worker, so I can still go into work, and I get some, I got to leave my house, but just been finding things to do to get out of the house. So like, uh, jogging, going to the shops, going to work. Now's a good time if you're a blood donor. Somebody, that reminds me of the birthday shout out as well. Go and donate blood now if you want to get out of the house because they're in desperate need of plasma at the moment. So go ahead and do that. I've had a few friends go ahead and do that. Some listeners of the show have been doing that, so good on them. But yeah, get out of the house, go and give blood, man. It's pretty easy. You get free chocolate milk as well. So
awesome. Yeah, you did. So okay, I'll tell you what I've been doing in lockdown in a second. But you just said something about someone's birthday.
Oh yeah, just birthday shout out to one of the long-time listeners of this show. She's been writing in during the week, wondering when the next episode was going to be released. So we've had to get onto Forkman and harangue him about releasing it. But big shout out to Loza, whose birthday is coming up this weekend. Yeah, and the new episodes should be out maybe before your birthday this time. So Forkman will get them out so you can.
When her birthday, please?
Saturday.
Oh yeah, it might be out Friday night.
Friday night. Forkman will be on top of it.
I'll be on the top of it. Yeah, I made time on top of that one this week.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, my lockdown. Yeah, so happy birthday to Lion.
Mm-hmm.
I hope you get everything you want.
Yep.
And are you not going to do a song for Lion like you did for PDPNA?
No.
Like, if she had listened to the last podcast, you did a song for PDPNA.
Yeah, I can't remember how that song goes in. I think we're a bit pressed for time, and I'm on the spot.
Do you know what to sing Happy Birthday?
What? Why don't you sing Happy Birthday?
Why don't you have the better voice than me?
You son of a bitch. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Have a good birthday. It's your birthday. Happy birthday to you. There you go, Forkman. Moving on. Yeah, now my lockdown. You fucking prick.
My lockdown, I've been listening to podcasts. I've been going to calls, walking my dog when I can.
Oh, yeah?
And also waiting for the government prime minister to expand this COVID disaster payment to other people too, not just casual workers who don't get other payments, because there are other people who work too casually who might also need that extra bit of money. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, some people say people who are already receiving government payment already, sure they're receiving a government payment, but that casual work they do might be that extra money they need to pay rent that week and whatnot. But now basically they don't have that casual job and they can't get that extra money that they usually would get to be able to afford to pay rent.
Yeah, exactly, man. It sucks.
So, but hopefully enough people are pressuring the government, and he ends up giving in. But I don't like the chances of that.
Yeah. Nor do I.
Moving right along now. Champ, did you know today is Lamington Day?
Yes. It's been marked in my calendar all year.
It's been marked in your calendar all year. But what were you planning for Lamington Day before lockdown? Weren't you going to go? Planning? I remember what you were planning. Weren't you planning on going to Flinders Street Station?
Oh, you're yelling into the microphone or something, bro? Your audio's all out of whack. Go on.
So weren't you going to dressed up, get dressed up as a Lamington on Flinders Street Station and hand out free Lamingtons today?
No, actually, what I was going to do was I was inspired by Richard Branson, and I was going to try and launch a Lamington into outer space. Be the first Lamington in space.
Actually, I got the date wrong. It was actually yesterday, the 21st of July.
I know.
Was Lamington Day.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, so he was actually meant to be going to Flinders Street Station yesterday, dressed up as Lamington.
No, I just denied that rumor. Man, you're on all sorts today, man.
I have it written down what you were gonna do.
Oh yeah, where'd you write it down? You wrote it down yourself, mate. That's not fooling anyone.
I wrote it down. No, it was in the contract with the Lamington company.
Oh, oh yeah, big Lamingtons got me.
Yeah, David, you were gonna be handing out Lamingtons at a promotion thing at a Lamington.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but I want to know. You know, jam on Lamingtons. Do jam belong on Lamingtons? Yes or no?
Yeah.
In your opinion?
Jam, yeah, of course, jam, mate. Jam cream.
Yeah, jam and
Custard.
Custard, yeah. Custard.
Tabasco sauce, mate.
No.
Ham.
No.
Okay.
Do you have all those things on your Lamingtons?
No, I don't have ham. I'm vegetarian. You know that.
What do you have on your Lamingtons? So you said
just jam. Just
cream?
jam.
Any cream
just
or
jam? No, not really. It's too rich.
Okay. I had a Lamington donut earlier.
Oh,
it
nice.
had some cream in there and jam.
Oh yeah.
The most important thing, it had jam in it. Mrs.
Mm.
Forkman, she doesn't like jam in Lamingtons. She like plain Lamingtons with no jam. We are always having like debates or little arguments about jam Lamingtons. So yeah, if anyone ever buys my wife some Lamingtons, don't get the jam ones.
I'll buy the jam ones so then you can eat them yourself when she doesn't eat them.
Yeah, do that. But don't have the wife.
Don't tell her. Hopefully she doesn't listen to the podcast.
Okay, I don't think he does. To be on the safe side, actually he does because he's in the house now. But I don't think he can hear what you just said. Don't worry.
All good.
We're
good.
all good. We're all good.
I hope nobody hears anything of what I ever say on this podcast. To be honest,
they probably all tune out when you're talking.
Oh, you mate! You've been a real bloody dog of a bloke today, Forkman.
Lock that and get into me.
Oh yeah.
But anyway, I'm gonna put the question out on Facebook. Let us know. The jam belong in Lamingtons? Yes or no? Simple as that.
Yeah.
Let's move on.
Yeah.
HM. Do you know it comes around every 4 years?
The Paralympics.
Yeah, the Paralympics. A leap year.
Are they the Commonwealth Games?
Yeah, the Commonwealth
The
Games.
Winter Olympics?
Yeah. Leap year's birthdays.
Leap year birthdays.
Yeah. What else? I'm trying to remember.
Christmas?
Yeah. No. Christmas happened every year.
No.
There's something else.
The Olympics?
Yeah, that's the Olympics, but it's been 5 years since the last ones.
Yeah, but it'll be 3 years to the next one, so it's all right.
Yeah, but
so it balances out for me. They've done the maths.
Yeah, so the Olympic Games are happening at this stage. At time of recording, they are still happening. But anything can happen, as we know, after we hit stop on record. Anything can happen. They could be cancelled. That's like we were put into a lockdown after last podcast.
Yeah.
But at the moment, they are happening. Are you looking forward to watching the Olympics, champ?
Yeah, sure, why not? Get around it, mate. Hopefully Ireland can get a few medals this year. Might. Probably not. Maybe we'll get a silver medal in boxing or some shit. That's what we tend to do.
Who are you supporting in the Olympics, Ireland?
Me? No, I'm supporting Geelong, Netherlands.
The Netherlands? Okay.
Yeah. Just like their attitude.
I'm hoping that the refugee team wins.
Oh yeah? Is that a team?
Yeah. They're the refugee team this year. So that should be fun. But then they also have a Olympic committee team this year too. But do you know who are on the Olympic committee team?
Who?
The Russians.
Oh yeah.
Because we all know Russia got banned from the Olympics. They can't compete.
Oh yeah.
So some of their athletes representing the Olympic committee.
Oh yeah, nice.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing the swimming, to be honest.
Mm.
And hopefully, we can come away with some medals in that. And hopefully the Olympics go off without any super COVID spreading offense.
Mm. Yeah.
Otherwise, they can start a new tally.
Yeah.
I'll be the country with the most COVID cases at the Olympic tally.
Mm. Oh yeah.
Anyway, we'll move along now. Mr. Champ, I gave you some homework during the week.
Did you?
Yeah, I did. You were going to be cooking something for us.
Oh no, you didn't give me homework. You said, have you eaten ice cream this week? 10 minutes before the show, and then I said no. I'll just do a cooking segment because I cooked dinner last night instead.
What did you cook?
That's what happened.
What did you cook?
I cooked Jack McRae tacos.
Jack who?
Jack McRae tacos.
Didn't he play football?
Yeah, he does. He plays for the Western Bulldogs.
Why do they have tacos named after him?
Because I don't know.
Oh, is that what you call it?
Who's a chef. No, my housemate who's a chef told me about it.
Okay. Well,
you have to ask him. Tweet at him. If you can find him. But yeah, so what it is so it's a vegan dish. I'm not vegan, I'm just veggie, but I've got a vegan cookbook. So it was just what you do is you get a cauliflower, you cut it into florets about the size of a 20-cent piece. And then what you do is you make a little simmering juice, I guess it is. So it's beer, soy sauce, hot sauce, a bit of salt, veggie broth, and then what you do is you simmer the broccoli in there for about 2 minutes. So I didn't think that was long enough, but that's what the recipe said. I did it for about a bit over 2 minutes real, and then did that. Then what you do is you season it with olive oil, olive oil, chili powder, cumin, and smoked paprika, and salt again. And then you kind of coat it in that, shake it up a bit with some chopped onion. Then you put it in the oven for about 20 minutes on 180 degrees. Now, here's what I did that was real smart is you meant to just dump that sauce that you simmered in afterwards, but I reduced it to make it kind of thicker and really kind of bring those flavors out. And then at the end, I poured it back onto the cauliflower. And then I had it in the taco with a bit of fresh avocado. And then also I made a zesty lime slaw, which was just, chop up carrots. So what it is, because you have to match the carrots, and oh my God, I've got this, my housemate's got a tool which it's like you're peeling a carrot, but it gets them into matchsticks every time. It's perfect. Oh my God, bro. I made that slaw lickety split, bro. I didn't have to chop any carrots.
So it cuts the carrots for you.
So yeah, it's like it matchsticks them. It's beautiful, man. It's beautiful. So yeah, it's a bit of cabbage, some rice vinegar, lime juice again. I forgot to mention you put lime juice in the sauce that you simmer that you braise. I don't know what the word is for it. The cauliflower in, and then had that with a fresh avocado, and it was pretty good. It's pretty yummy, very healthy. It was good.
Sounds yummy.
Mm.
And
it's good.
Nice. Would you recommend anyone trying them themselves? Like
I
Betty,
would recommend
Betty from Brighton.
Betty, have the Jack McRae tacos. Find out if you can find out why they're called Jack McRae tacos, and you'll win. I'll send you a homemade one in the mail.
Well, would you get these guys to send it to?
Yeah, I'll get the Bear Boys to do it.
You get the bad boys to do it too, to cook it?
Mm.
Awesome. We'll move along now?
Yeah, moving along.
Long story. I went into college the other day and that played.
Oh yeah, nice.
Yeah, I was like, yay! They didn't even come in. Or did they? So champ. During the week, I made a terrible mistake.
What did you do?
So I was talking to a friend on Facebook, and I go, "Do you like it?
I can't believe you're talking to other friends, Forkman. That's outrageous. I'm offended.
Do you like it when your little brother decides he's gonna call you, and you can't talk to him?
That's one of my favorite things in the world.
But anyway, as I was saying, so I was talking to a friend on Facebook, and I go, "Oh, the champ's birthday coming up in a couple of days." I did.
Who's? Oh yeah. To who?
I said it to a friend of mine.
Do I know him?
No, you don't know them. So I won't name this friend. But I'm like, yeah, it's a champ's birthday coming up. I don't know what to do for his birthday. Coming up in a couple of days. I forgot to buy him a present. And then I realized your birthday isn't until December.
My birthday's a mystery. Nobody knows. I wasn't born. I simply am.
You simply am?
Simply are. I simply am? Yeah, I am. I just am. Always have.
That sounds good.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So that was my mistake. Have you made any mistakes this week at work or anywhere?
Me? How to make a mistake? Yeah, baby, agreed to make this bloody podcast with you today, mate. That's my mistake. You son of the mask.
Are you being serious?
Oh, mate, you've been giving me a hard time the whole bloody podcast, mate.
You're gonna have to take it to HR.
Oh yeah, we'll take it to HR, mate. Oh,
hang on a minute. I am
HR. Now that I'm back at uni, mate, I'm going to sue you and take your half of the podcast, mate.
Hang on a minute. I am HR.
Yeah. Well, guess what, mate? Not anymore. I'm in the union. The podcasters union.
You are HR too.
Yeah, I'm in the podcast union now, so be scared, mate. We're pretty militant.
Ooh.
Have I made any mistakes this week? No. I think I've been all right.
Did you forget to put your seatbelt on or anything like that?
No, because my car beeps when I forget to do it.
Go over the limit?
Maybe I've made some mistakes, but,
Did you burn toast?
Nah. I don't know what mistakes I've made, really.
Okay.
I've done pretty well this week, but if it makes you feel any better, I'm haunted by the mistakes of the past still.
Oh, I know. Okay. You're haunted by me?
Haunted by you?
Yeah.
No, not by you.
Okay, we'll move along now. Now I'm at the champ. I must say this quickly.
Yep.
There've been some I've been in talks with a company, a potential sponsor. We won't name them yet because they're not sponsors. But next episode we might have a sponsor. Not too sure. If we do, we'll be plugging them somewhere in the thing. But we'll make it look good so like people will know. Hey, here we go. This is our little speech for them. And this is our little spiel for them.
Yep.
Yeah. So, but anyway, we'll get to that next week. But yeah, we might have a new sponsor for the show. So watch this space.
Watch it.
Watch it. It's gonna be good if we do get them. I promise you guys, let's say guys and girls will love this. I reckon. Mostly guys, but their girlfriends or wives might like it too.
It's a great thing for adults and just adults, isn't it?
Yeah, maybe teenagers. Maybe teenagers.
Maybe we can start doing an X-rated podcast if we get the sponsorship.
Yeah, maybe we can. We can.
Gross. No, we're not doing that. It's wooga. No, we're not doing that.
We're gonna have
That's horrible.
We're gonna have Champ's face on a dildo.
That's disgusting, Forkman. You're oh my god.
All the ladies will be lining up then.
Revolting. I can't believe you said that on air.
All the ladies will be.
You've discredited myself Why have you made me a part of that revolting comment?
Hey, my face is going to be on that too.
Oh, just abandon this and let's move on.
Let's move on. Hey, champ, where can people find Forkman and the champ other than in our homes?
You find me at work. You can find me out there on those streets when I'm going for my walk.
You can find us on Facebook. Just look for Forkman and the champ. YouTube. Look for Forkman
YouTube
on the champ. Instagrams. Just look for.
You can find you lining up on the Geelong forward line, replacing Jeremy Cameron this week, can't you?
I am not playing for Geelong. Thank you very much. You can find us on all your good podcasting networks. Subscribe and like our podcast.
Yep.
Wherever you get your good podcasts from, we're there.
You can also find us if you say Forkman and the champ in the mirror 3 times, we'll appear behind you as well.
Yeah, do a 360 now, and you might see us in your mirror right now.
360 or 180?
Either.
Okay.
Yeah. Because if
I'm just saying because you said 360 last week, but you meant 180. But I think you mean 360 this week.
Yeah, I do mean 360 this week because they turned
Do you ever
around.
listen to 360 the rapper?
No, do you?
No, I don't know. Maybe we should try and get him on.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe you should try and get Hamish and Andy on.
Maybe I will get my friend on. Actually, she wants to come on.
What are your friends'
Just
names?
got her name.
Yeah,
that's confidential.
We'll talk off the podcast.
We'll talk off the phone, but she wants to talk about inventions.
We'll talk about the podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah, talk about it after podcast. Anyway, moving right along. Any shout outs this week from you, champ?
I did my birthday shout out, so happy birthday again, Lotta. And big shout out to my main man, LP in the car. Oh, Sam Walsh, obviously. Sam Walsh, big man. Can't believe he did that. Best player in the comp by a mile, you would say now. So shout out to Sam Walsh. Shout out to the Cullen Football Club. Shout out to Ben Cunnington from the North Melbourne Football Club. Shout out to everybody doing it tough in this lockdown. And shout out to Charlie, the Bambino, as well.
Charlie, you mean my son?
Yes.
Awesome. I'll pass it on to him. I'm sure he'll be happy. Anyway, my shout outs this week. I'd like to give a shout out to all the nurses out there at the vaccination hubs. Thank you for getting us vaccinated too. Hopefully, we can all return to some kind of normal real soon.
You're not gonna shout out. That's a good shout out, say. I won't take the Mickey now.
I'll also give a shout out to my son too. Love you.
But you're not gonna shout out Sam Walsh.
And good dancing.
Come on, bro. Sam
and good dancing, come on, Charlie last night.
Yeah. Oh, you got to see him. Nice.
You dance better than the champ.
Oh, I don't know, bro. I don't know. When we come out of lockdown, I'm gonna dance that guy to smithereens.
But you're gonna dance with my son. I reckon my son will outdo you.
Oh yeah. I don't know, bro. He can't. He has. They call my feet are like lightning, bro.
But you see his feet. They are like lightning
explosive.
and thunder and fire together.
Man, my feet are good, bro. Do you want me to send you a photo of my feet off air? Showing you how good they are?
Yeah, do that. Until next time, I've been Forkman.
I've also been Forkman. No, remember to wash your hands with soap. I'll be the champ. Ciao for now, but not forever.
And remember to always wash your hands with soap, water, and hand sanitizers. And also remember to wear your mask because the bad boys are coming for you.
The bad boys are coming for you. Yeah, nice.
See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.